You guys, I'm doing an update on the Lancer and Eclipse today. Haven't done one for a while, been working, just got a promotion, so more money, hopefully be able to get these things done, you know? So, the last time you saw it, the Eclipse is over there behind the truck, and now it is over here next to the Lancer. For those of you who don't live in Washington, or have never been to Washington, the cover's off because we had some bad wind last night. Trying to figure out a way to get that stain on there without setting something on top of it. Anyways, so the Eclipse is over here, hanging out, hoping to order rods and pistons and crank in February. Hoping. I was supposed to order a turbo kit, but other bills came up with the Lancer. There's still a chain attached to it. So everything's in here. Side skirts, intake manifold, some garbage in there, but that is the fuel injector harness. And I'm going to have to redo this whole interior, as you can see, because of this broken window. But, once I get the motor done, take it down to All Valley Auto Glass in Mount Vernon and get that window put in. $60 to do it. I have the window, but honestly it should have been done like 2 years ago. But also going to work on getting a paint redone, because as you can see, this clear coat's just straight up, it's just everywhere coming off. So gotta have body work done to it too, because of that ding right there. There's a couple little ones in the trunk hatch too, but nothing serious. That sticker will be going, and so will the Redbubble teal sticker up there. Just not happy with them. Be redoing the Hoonigan sticker too. Anyways, back to the Lancer. So, you guys know I bought it, and it needed a transmission. Well, it's since then, I have bought the transmission, and it is hanging out in the trunk, because that's the only place I have to keep it that is safe. Yes, it is a used transmission. It's just temporary till I can get the other one rebuilt, because that'll be like $1,500. But it doesn't appear to be in too bad a shape. There's no shaft play. It sounds pretty good when you spin it over. The seals don't look too bad. I'll probably get those replaced after it's put in. But this is the weird thing here. There is no shift fork. It is a slave cylinder that uses the hydraulic pressure from the clutch to push this out, you know, or in, or whatever it does. But that's going to be replaced as well. But I am doing a clutch with it too. It is an XTD eBay Stage 2. A lot of you are probably going to be saying, eBay? Why eBay? Well, eBay because, quite simply, I am on a budget right now, and I need the clutch yesterday. So, I've heard some good reviews about the XTD, one of whom, Nitro Kid 98, has used him in his Eclipse and his Hondas. Another one I just saw today, used in a 240, did really well for a year. You know, I mean, it's not a bad brand, it's cheap. I mean, it's not going to be rated for anything over 300 horsepower, depending on which one you get. You know, I mean, it definitely does what it's supposed to do. But, so that is what's going on with that. I'll be ordering the clutch on the 17th. And I have a new deck for it, because the factory satellite one that came with it, you know, wouldn't even turn on. I'm also getting a new heater control panel, because the dial for the hot and cold setting is broken and would not work at all. So I'll be ordering that also on the 17th. And then work on getting that put in. I will be giving videos and updates as I go of the transmission install on this one. Shouldn't be much more difficult than this one when we did it, me and my buddy Tyson. This one was a pain in the ass because there's not a lot of room. There's definitely more room in that than there is in the Eclipse, but, you know, it comes with the territory, so be doing that. And once this is up and running, every bit of my focus will be put into this, not so much that, because I bought this for a daily. Once the Eclipse is done, who knows what I'll do with the Lancer. My fiance Alyssa wants it for her project car, but we'll see, because we did have to get rid of her Spider a while back, because the guy I bought it from, it had frame damage, and he didn't really know about it, and I didn't find out about it until we'd already got it home and I'd already done an inspection on it. We drove it for a little while like that, just around town, but you know, I wouldn't take it on the freeway. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Again, once the motor is put together, the new motor for the Eclipse, before it goes in, I will be gutting the interior and redoing everything in there. I'll be putting a new steering wheel on it. I'll start getting all my gauges, my racing seat, everything I need to start doing the turbo build on it for the inside after the motor's done. We will be getting the window replaced. The clutch, or not the clutch, excuse me, the back seat will be coming out of this thing. I have to make room for the roll cage, so I don't need the back seat. I will be fabricating a custom plate to go over where the back seat would be to cover my fuel pump and the float access panels, because quite frankly, when I've had the back seat out of this before and driving down the road, you hear the whining of the fuel pump, and it's ear piercing. And I have fairly good hearing, so that was just quite obnoxious for me. So we'll be fabricating a plate to go over it with access panels into it, and I will be using sound deadener, because that's quite something I don't want to hear, especially when I upgrade the fuel pump to go with the FMU. But anyways, that is where we are today. Again, I'm going to try and get more videos uploaded soon. I'm just waiting on having more time, because quite frankly, I got the promotion to manager, should be more money, but I don't have a lot of spare time on my hands, except for, you know, the 2 days that I'm off, and oftentimes the 2 days that I'm off I end up having to do something else. But once the Lancer is drivable, all my focus will be on the Eclipse, and we will be redoing the Mitsubishi on the side, because I put that on in the dark, and as you can see, it is crooked. I mean, I wasn't happy with the way it turned out. I like the sticker myself, but it just didn't turn out the way it was. But anyways, the ultimate goal for this thing is, when it's done, hopefully about 800 horsepower, maybe between 6 and 800, we'll see. Once it is done and paint and bodywork's done, and I've done everything I can possibly think to do to it, which is quite a lot. I've got a huge list. One day I'll show you guys. I'm going to try and get it sponsored by Monster. Or not Monster, Rockstar. Because I personally feel I'm getting it redone this same color, and I feel that the Rockstar logos and a vinyl on it would complement the color, or even a full vinyl with just Rockstar. You know, something I can take off later when the contract would be over with them, you know, I mean. But we were getting all this redone too, you know, it's kind of falling apart. But anyways, that's where we are today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comments, like, subscribe. This video will also go up on my Facebook page as well. I will put the link in for that on the YouTube, and if you guys want to check out Nitro Kid's page, I'll try and put a link in that in the comments of the YouTube page. So, you know, all links I'll put in the comments, because I'm doing this on an LG Rebel 2, so I don't have really access to any editing stuff. So hopefully one day I'll get my shop put together and be able to actually start doing better videos for you guys. Alright, y'all have a good day, and you know, just subscribe, comment, you know, let me know what you're building. If you got any suggestions for either of the two, you know, let me know.